Friday, I've got a list of things to do. We're going to look at the core a little bit more today and focus on stabilizing the trunk to look after the shoulders and the knees. So, starting off, just rubbing those legs all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down. Rub the outside of those legs. Use the palm of your hand and really push that against the outside of the legs. So you're getting into that iliotibial band. All the way down to the top of the knees, up to the hip. And then go over onto your quads. And then around, use your thumb or your fingers on your inner thigh. And then get to those knees. Just massage those knees, massage those kneecaps. Move them around, pushing them out to the outside of the leg, pushing them over to the inside of the leg. Rub those hands down towards the feet. Look at those feet, make sure the middle of your feet are parallel. Pull the toes up towards you. Rest your fingers on your toes if you can. Bend your knees up a little bit. Put those hands over and really pull those toes down towards the ankles. And you can do them together, or you can do one foot at a time. And then you can move the palms of your hands or the ball of your hand down towards the little toe. So you're getting all of those toes to have a really good bend towards the ankle. And then we're going to put the thumbs on top and push those toes away. Pushing. I like to do one toe at a time. I tend to get cramp if I do the whole lot. Pushing those toes away. Just get that stretch going. Good, and then put the thumbs on the top of the toe joint and push those toes, the big toes away from you. Turn the soles of the feet away. And then put the thumb on the underneath and turn the soles of the feet towards. Get some cricking in those feet. And then release those feet. Rub the thumb. Actually take the thumb into the arch of your foot and rub that thumb through the arch of your foot all the way down towards the heel, and then release your feet. Bring yourself up nice and tall. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, round and back. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, round and back. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, round. Put the hands on the floor. Lift that chest up. Pull those elbows together, breathing in. Breathing out. Push that chest forward and squeeze those upper arms and shoulders together. Push your chin. Really jut your chin out, stretch through that throat, and then bring that head all the way down to the chest. All the way down to the chest, pulling those shoulders together, and then turn the eye to the right side of that right leg, pushing that left ear hard away from the left shoulder, stretching through that neck. Lifting that chest up. And then take that head across to the left side of the left leg. Really push that right ear away from that right shoulder. Stretching, lifting, and bring those eyes back to the front. Pull those shoulder blades back together. Pull that chin into the chest. Breathing in, bring those eyes up to horizontal, release the hands, put them on the legs, roll them all the way forward. Bend those knees, pop your fingers over your toes, breathing in. Push those toes away, stretch through those armpits. Push that right foot, stretch through that right armpit. Really push on that toe and release. Push on that left foot. Push that left arm, stretch that left armpit. And then push both toes, feel both armpits stretch. Push those knees down, feel the stretch in the lower back. Release those hands. Bring yourself up nice and tall. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, round and back. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, round and back. Pop those hands on the floor behind. Make them about a foot behind. Lean back on the hands and push that chest up. Push the tailbone into the floor, push the knees down, push the chest up, bring the eyes up, breathing in. Breathing out, release, push off those hands, hands on the legs, roll yourself all the way forwards. Roll yourself all the way forward. And then bring yourself back up. Put the left hand on the right knee, right hand behind and turn. And then come back round to the front, put the right hand on the left knee, left hand behind and turn the other way. And then come back round to the front. Bring those arms up in front of you, breathing in. On the out breath, lower yourself all the way down to the floor. Lower yourself all the way down to the ground. Bring those arms all the way overhead. Push those fingers away from the toes. Push that right hand away from that right foot. Really reach and stretch. Take hold of that right wrist in that left hand and pull that right wrist over to the left. And then walk those feet to the left, leaving the bum right. Drop the left leg over the right leg. Push that right shoulder to the floor. Push that right hip to the floor. Reach and stretch the hand away from the foot. Breathing in. Breathing out. Release, bring those hands and feet back to the center. Walk those hands and feet to the other side. So take hold of the left wrist in the left hand. Cross that right foot over that left leg. Push that left hand away from the left foot. Keep those shoulders down. Keep those hips down. Reach and stretch. Breathing in. Breathing out. And then release. Bring those hands back to the center. Bring those feet back to the center. Push the back and keep the arms up on the floor. Push the back of the head into the floor and lift those shoulders away. And then release. Draw in the core. Push the back of the head into the floor. Lift that chest up a bit. Pulling the shoulders away from the floor. Feel the back of the neck engaging. And then release. Push the back of that head into the floor. Push that chest up. Get those shoulders just off the ground. So keeping the tummy strong. And then release. Push those hands away from the body. Stretching the shoulders up to the ears. Now pull those shoulders down to the waist. Push those arms up. Stretch those shoulders. Bring them up to the ears. Now pull those shoulders down towards the waist. Push those hands up. Stretch those hands up. Those shoulders up to the ears. And now pull those shoulders down to the waist. Bring those hands all the way up to the sky, breathing in. Push those hands up to the sky. Flatten that spine into the floor. Lower back, middle back, upper back. And then release. Bring those hands out wide. Back to the hands, all the way down to the floor. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Push the back of the head into the floor. Lift that spine up, push the tailbone down, so we're arching the lower back, feel the stretch in the lower back, making the shoulder blades light on the ground, pushing the back of the head into the floor. Release the head, release the tailbone, push the back down, bring those hands up together above your chest, breathing in. Reach those hands up high, breathing out, bring those hands apart. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, push the back of the head into the floor, push the tailbone into the floor, stretch through that back. Push that back flat on the floor again. Bring those arms all the way up into the sky. Push that back down. Bring those arms apart. Push the back of the head in the ground. Push the tailbone in the ground. Make those shoulder blades light on the floor. Breathing in. And then breathing out, release. Bring those hands back up in front of you. Bring that chin up into the chest. Roll yourself all the way up. Hands on the legs, reaching all the way forward. Breathing in. Breathing out, sitting up tall. Okay, grab your roller in. Maybe got carried away and didn't do the roller. We could not do the roller, but as we've got them, they're good. So leaning back on the roller on the bottom ribs. Take hold of the head in the hands. Breathing in. Breathing out. Open that back. Push the breastbone up. Push the tailbone down, push the head down, push the breastbone up. Stretch through that belly, stretch through those ribs. Bring that head all the way back up. Move that roller up a touch, breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And out. And bring that head back up. Move that roller a touch more, breathing in. Breathing out. Lengthening, Push the breastbone up, push the tailbone down. Lift the bum off the floor, roll the roller down towards those bottom ribs. Roll the roller up towards the base of the neck. Roll the roller down towards those bottom ribs. Roll the roller up towards the base of the neck. Roll it down. So when we do a bit more stretching and arching before we get on the roller, there won't be so many cricks to get rid of. Rolling it up. And then rolling it down towards those bottom ribs and lean on that left side. Just do 2 rolls up and down on the left. Keeping that head back, keeping that bum down. You don't get your hair caught. And then back into the middle. And then over onto the other side. And then all the way just up and down here. And then back into the middle. Your big breaths in and out. Make sure you really empty those lungs. It's the out breath that gives the release. And then rest for that roller in that bra strap area. Put that bum on the floor. Palms together overhead. Reach those hands away, keeping those knees bent. Push the tailbone down. Feel the stretch through the underneath of the front of the ribs. Push the right hand away. Feel the stretch through your chest, through your armpit. Push the left hand away. Feel the stretch through the chest and armpit. Push both hands away. Feel the stretch through the bottom of the ribs. Let those hands come back in. Take that head, roll that roll and move it again. Just move it down, move it up. And then bring that chin up. And then gradually curl yourself back up and hop off the roller. And move it out of the way. Good, sitting up nice and tall, putting those legs out in front. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, round and back. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, round and back. Bring those arms up in front. Lowering yourself all the way down to the floor. All the way down to flat. Take those arms all the way overhead. Reach and stretch, push those hands away. Pull the hands down towards the shoulders. Sorry, pull the shoulders down towards the waist. Bring those hands all the way up into the sky. Hold them there. Top ribs, middle ribs, bottom ribs engaged. Lower back slightly lifted. Draw in the core, lift the right leg up. Take hold of the right knee in the arms. Pull that right knee up towards that right armpit. Breathing in, push that left leg away. Make the left side really straight. Pull that right leg over your body. Push the right leg down to the floor. Push the right arm away. Follow the eyes after that hand. Keep that right shoulder down. Hook the right foot on the left leg. So you've got a bit more rotation with that for that hip. And let that right knee come to the floor. Follow the hip after that knee. Follow the shoulder after that hand. Stretch through the middle. Push the breastbone up high. Turn back onto your back. Bring the right knee in again. Pull that right knee up. Turn that right leg. Pop that right foot on the left leg. Pull that left leg towards. Stretch through that glute. Stretch through that glute. Push that right knee away, holding it. Push the knee back into the hand. And then release and push the hand on the leg and push the leg away, turning it, pulling it, turning it, but pulling it towards your body. So you're turning the knee away, but pulling the whole leg towards, and so stretching deeper. Release that left leg. Hold on to the right knee. Bring the right leg over again. Push that right hand away. Push the right knee away. Feel how you can stretch a bit further now you've loosened that glute. Roll onto that left hand side. Support the head with the underneath arm. Take that top foot in the top hand. Roll the shoulder up to the ear, down and back. Let the underneath leg glide forward to give yourself support. Push that foot into the hand. Lengthen that hand and foot away from you behind. Feel the stretch in the front of the leg, feel the stretch in the hip. Breathing in, breathing out. Stretching. And then release. Roll back onto the back. Bring that knee back into the body. Push that other leg away. Roll over, pushing that leg, take that right leg over the body again. Pushing that right hand away, right shoulder away from the ear. Right hip goes after the knee. Right shoulder goes after the hand. Bring the belly button and the breastbone up to the sky. And then release back onto your back. Pull that knee in one more time. Push that leg out straight. Take those arms all the way overhead. Pull those shoulders down to the waist. Notice the difference in your left leg to your right leg. Notice how your right leg just hangs, flops on the floor. The hip is more open. Feel how much more there is in contact with the floor. Putting those shoulders down to the waist, bring the arms up to the sky. Bring that left knee in. Take hold of the left knee in the right hand, in the hands. Pull that knee up towards the armpits, stretching through that groin. Breathing in. Breathing out. Push the right leg away. Pull that left leg up. Pull that left leg over the body. Keep the left foot on the right leg. Pull that left leg over. Push that left hand away. Turn the eyes left. Keeping the left shoulder on the floor. Follow the hip after the knee. Follow the shoulder after the hand. Breathing in. Breathing out. Reaching. Breathing in. Breathing out. Roll back onto the back. Bring that knee into the armpit again. Stretching through that inner thigh. Stretching through that groin. Stretching through that hamstring. Pulling that knee up high. Pushing the right foot away. Pull that leg over the body. Keep the foot hooked around the right leg. Push that left hand away. Follow it with your eyes. Push that right hip after the left knee. Sorry, left hip after the left knee. Left shoulder after the left hand. Breastbone up to the sky, tummy button to the sky, turning through that waist. Roll over onto the right hand side. Support the head with the underneath arm. Take hold of this left leg. Let that right leg drift forward. Push that left foot out into the hand, stretching. Pushing that left foot out, letting it drift behind. Keeping that left knee down, don't let it lift up. Stretching through the front of that leg, stretching through the front of that hip. Pushing that foot. Oh, we don't want to fall backwards doing this. Pushing that foot, stretching. Feel the stretch in the front of this leg. And then release, roll back over onto the back. Pull that knee up into the armpit. Pull that leg over the body again. Pushing that hand away, pushing that knee away. Lengthening. Roll back onto the back, bring that knee up. Bring the other leg in, put the foot on the knee. Pull that foot in. Pull that foot in, push the knee away and bring the whole leg up towards your chest. Breathing in, breathing out. Pushing the knee away, push the knee back into the hand. Breathing in. Breathing out, release the push, lengthen. Push the knee away more, push the foot in closer. Feel the stretch through the glute, through the upper thigh or upper hamstring. And then release. Let that right leg go out straight. Bring that left leg all the way over the body again. Push that left hand away. Push the eyes after the left hand. Shoulder after the hand. Hip after the knee. Breathing in. Breathing out. Push the tummy button to the sky. Breastbone up to the sky. And then release back onto the back. Bring that knee up into the armpit again. Push that right leg away. Let go of that left leg, let it go straight. Let those arms go all the way overhead. Reach and stretch. Push those shoulders up to the ears. Pull those shoulders down towards the waist. Bring those arms all the way up to the sky. Chin into the chest. Roll yourself all the way up. Hands on those legs, reaching all the way down towards those feet, stretching in the back. Stretching in the back. Push that head up towards those toes. Push the right knee down. Release. Push the left knee down. Release. Push the right knee down. Release. Push the left knee down. Release. Push both knees down. Sit yourself up nice and tall. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, round and back. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, round and back. Left hand on right knee, right hand behind. Lift that chest and turn. And then come back to the front. Right hand on the left knee, left hand behind. Lift and turn the other way. And then come back down to the front. Pull those toes to the nose. Push those toes away. Take them right. Take them left. Take them right. Take them left. Point them away. Pull them towards. Sit yourself up tall. Bring those hands up in front. Lower yourself slowly down to the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your hands up above you. Breathing in. On the out breath, rolling up for 5, 4, 3, 2. Staying vertical. 1. Breathing in, lowering down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in, keep those arms up above the chest. Breathing out. Coming back up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going halfway down for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold here. Hold here. Take those arms out wide. Bring those arms back together. Take those arms up high. Bring those arms back down in front. Take them out wide. Put them together. Lower down to the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back halfway up for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold halfway. 1. Take those arms out wide. Bring those arms together. Take those arms up high. Bring those arms down. Take them out wide. Bring them together. Come back up to vertical for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Lift that chest up. Breathe out. Come halfway for 5, 4, 3. Chest up, Sandra. 2, 1. Arms out wide. Chest up as the arms come out. Bring the arms together. Chest up as the arms come up. Bring them back in front. Chest up as the arms come out wide. So you lift. Bring them together. Lower to the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms vertical. Breathing in. On the out breath, come halfway again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen. Wide arms. Chest up. Hands together. Chest up. Hands high. Chest up. Hands down. Chest up. Hands wide. Chest up. Hands together. Chest up and vertical. Good, well done. Hands on your legs, reaching all the way forward towards those feet. Pop those hands around those feet, pull yourself forward. Push that head towards the top of the toes. Lift yourself up nice and vertical. Bring those arms up in front. Bend those knees up. Sitting up nice and tall. Leaning back. Take those hands apart. Lift that right foot up. Put it down. Lift that left, you can keep the knee bent. Lift that left foot up. Put it down. Lift the right foot up. Keep those shoulders back. Put it down. Lift that left foot. Put it down. Lift the right foot and hold it. Lift the left foot to join. Lift the chest up. Put the right foot down. Left foot down. Left foot up. Right foot, both feet are up. Straighten the right leg up, keeping it just off the floor. Bend it back in. Straighten the left leg, keeping it just off the floor. Bend it back in, chest up. Take the right leg out straight. Bring it back in. Take the left leg out straight. Bring it back in. One more on each leg, right leg out. Bring it back in. Left leg out. Bring it back in. Feet on the ground. Slide the legs straight. Sit yourself up. Roll yourself forwards. Release those quads. Stretch through that tummy. Or stretch through that back. Sitting up tall. So we just inch away each time. Give those hands, those quads a bit of a rub. Bend those knees up. Hold those hands in front. Lift the chest. Lean back. Bring the right foot off the floor. Bring the left foot off the floor. Kick the right leg up and bend. Kick the left leg up and bend. Kick the right leg up. Bend. Kick the left leg up. Bend. One more on the right. One more on the left. Kick, if you want, hold behind your legs. Kick both legs up. If you can hold the hands here, kick both legs up. And bend. Oh, Hillary, nice. Both legs up. Oh, I can't get mine up that high. Bend, put the feet on the floor. Let those legs go out straight. Reach forwards and release those hands, those quads. Reach forwards and release those. So your quads shouldn't be working, it should be your tummy muscles. Sit yourself up nice and tall. Bring those arms up in front. Lower yourself all the way down to the ground. Bring those arms all the way overhead. Reach and stretch, pushing those hands away from the feet. Lengthening the body. Pull the shoulders to the waist, bring the hands all the way up to the sky, bring them all the way down by your side. All the way down by your side. Slide your fingers under your bum. Roll the shoulders up to the ears, down and back. Push those elbows into the floor, lift that chest up high. Open that chest after that one, arching that back, breathing in. Breathing out, push those elbows into the floor and lift that chest up higher. Breathe in and fill those lungs up with air. Breathe out and squeeze those shoulder blades together. Stretching through that back. And then release that body down to the floor. Bring that right leg in, bring that left leg in. Bring the nose to the knees and release. Bring the nose to the knees and release. Bring the nose to the knees and release. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, down and back. Put the right foot down, put the left foot down, slide those feet away, put your fingers under your bum, breathe in. On the out breath, push those elbows into the floor, lift that body up. Breathing in, push those elbows down, lift that body higher. Point those toes, lifting up higher, breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. And then release, lower down to the ground. Bring that right knee in. Bring that left knee in. Have those knees above the hip. Take those hands out wide. Drop those legs to the left. Turn the eyes right. Take hold of the left hand on the right leg and pull that down a bit harder. Lift those legs up. Drop them all the way over to the right, turning the eyes left. So you can keep your feet on the floor if you want to just pivot so you can have your whole leg in the air. Push those hands away. Pushing that left nostril to the ground. Bring those legs up, turn them over the other way. Turning the head right, pushing the right nostril to the floor. Pushing those legs to the floor. And then bring those legs up and drop them over the other way, turning the eyes left. Bringing that left nostril to the ground. And then one more to the other side. Reaching those hands away from each other. And then bring those knees up to the center. Bring those arms back down by your side, palms up, roll those shoulders up to the ears, down and back. Bring the right leg off the floor, bring the left leg off the floor. Push those fingers away from the shoulders. Drawing in that core. Take that right heel down, tap it on the floor, bring it back up. Neutral spine, ribs are all on the ground, shoulders on the ground, lower back slightly lifted. Left leg goes down, comes back up. Right leg, tap the heel down. Lift the leg up. Left leg, tap the heel down. Lift it back up. Right leg, further away from the bum, tap the heel down. Bring it back up. Left leg, a bit further from the bum. Bring it back up. Palms are up. Right leg further again from the bum. Bring it back. Left leg further away. Keep the heel light on the floor. Bring it back in. Right leg down to that position and then lengthen it out straight. Can be just off the ground or just touching. Bring that leg back in. Bring it back up. Left leg out. Slide it out straight. Bring it back in and lift it back up. Right leg all the way out straight. If it's too much, then put it on the floor and slide it. Bring that leg back in. Left leg all the way out to straight. And then bring it back in. Right leg all the way out to straight. Nothing's moving in the spine. Bring it back in. Relax those shoulders. Left leg all the way out straight. Bring it back in. Both legs. Flex the feet. Keep the knees bent. Tap those heels down on the floor. Bring them back up. 5 of them. Okay, 4. Tap the heel. Bring it back up. 3. And up. 2. And up. Hover it at 1, hover it at 1, hover the heel. So it's lightly touching. Extend that right leg out straight. Bring that right leg back. Left leg out straight. Bring that left leg back. Bring both legs back up. Both heels down to the floor. Extend the left leg out straight. Bring it back in. Take the right leg out straight. Bring it back in. Bring both legs back up. Take both heels down to the floor. This time both legs out together. They can be on the floor or just off. All the way out to straight. Clench the bum, point the toes. Lift the feet off the floor if they're not. Now if you want, put them back on the floor or bring them in the air all the way back. Breathing in. On the out breath, take those feet to the floor. Slide those legs out straight, just touching or just off. Clench the bum, point the toes, lengthen the legs from the head. Bring those legs back in, bring them back up. Okay, one more. Take those feet to the floor. Slide those legs out straight. Point the toes, clench the bum. Bring those legs back in, bring them back up. Bring those hands up to the sky. Keep those knees bent. Rotate and lift your upper body up past your legs. So legs are parallel to the floor. Good. And we're going to reach towards the feet for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the arms all the way up over the head. Bring those arms all the way back to that position. Lifting the upper body up, reaching for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Laying the upper body down, bring those arms all the way overhead. Keep that neutral spine, don't let the lower back arch. Bring those hands all the way back up to the sky and past the legs. Reaching again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Laying the upper body down. Bring those arms overhead, leave them on the floor. Take those feet down to the floor. Slide those legs out straight, keeping neutral. Clench the bum, point the toes, push the fingers away from the toes. Breathing in. On the out breath, hands to the sky, chin to the chest. Roll yourself all the way back up. All the way through, reaching to those feet, stretching the back, using that tummy. Breathing in. Breathing out, sitting up nice and tall, arms in front. Roll yourself all the way down to flat. Bring those hands all the way out straight, nice and long. Breathing in, draw in the core, bring those feet all the way back into bend. Bring those arms all the way up and over. Bring those arms all the way over the head down to flat. Take those toes all the way down to the floor. Lengthen those legs out straight. Push those fingers away from the feet. Bring the arms up to the sky. Roll yourself all the way up and reach towards those feet. Good. Lift yourself up nice and tall. Bring those hands up. Roll yourself down to flat. Bring those hands all the way up to the sky over your head. Breathing in, draw those legs all the way back in, draw those arms all the way back over and hug those knees into your chest. Take those legs up into the sky, holding onto those legs. Let your head rest on the floor. Pull those legs over the head. Stretch through the hamstring. Take those legs apart if you can. Pull those legs back together. Lower that back down to the floor. Push the tailbone down, have those feet up in the sky. Pull the toes down. Point the toes away. Pull them down. Circles with those feet one way. Circles the other. Roll those shoulders up to the ears into the floor. Put the hands by the side, palms up. Circles with those feet in the sky, or those legs. 3 circles one way. That's 1, 2, 3. Circles the other way. 1, 2. Relax the neck. 3. Bring those arms out to 45 degrees, palms down. Roll those shoulders into the floor, lower the legs to the left, push off that left hand, hold those legs there. Lift those legs up to the top. Take them over to the right, push off that right hand, hold them there. Lift those legs up to the top, lower them over to the left. Push off that left shoulder, hold them there. Bring those legs back up to the top. Lower them to the right, push off that right shoulder, keep the shoulder on the floor. Back up to straight. 1 more to the left. Coming a bit lower each time. Lengthening the heels from the tailbone, holding them here. Lift those legs up high. And then last one to the right, pushing off that right hand. Push those heels from the tailbone, keep the left shoulder in contact with the floor. Bring those legs back up. Bend those knees. Put those feet on the floor. Bring those hands up high. Reach those arms up to the sky. Take those hands out wide. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Push the back of the head into the floor. Push the tailbone in the floor, arching that back a little bit. And then release. Bring those hands all the way up to the sky. Pushing them up and reaching, flattening that back into the ground. And then pulling the shoulders into the floor, arching that back, bringing those hands apart, pushing the back of the head into the floor, squeezing those shoulder blades together, and then release. Lengthen those legs out straight, bring those hands all the way up to the sky, chin into the chest, and roll yourself all the way up. Roll all the way up. And then sitting up tall. Sitting up nice and tall. Make sure your feet are on the mat. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, down and back. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, down and back. Pop the hands on the floor behind. Make sure you're in the middle of your mat. Elbows bent. Wiggle yourself. And then push yourself up. So you've got the flesh of the arms away from the side. Lift that chest up high. Take those eyes up into the sky. Pull those knees down into the floor. Breathing in. Bring the toes to the nose. Breathing out. Clench the bum. Lift those hips up high. Holding yourself up high. Lowering yourself down to the floor. Breathing in. I thought we hadn't done this for a while, but I remember we did this on Tuesday. Clench and lift. Lengthening. And then lower. Breathing in. On the out breath, clench and lift. Okay. Putting the weight on that left leg, bring that right leg up. And put it out. Bring that left leg up and put it out. One more on each leg. Right leg up and out, clenching with the bum, left leg up and out. Lower that bum down to the ground. Lift yourself up nice and tall. Put the hands on those legs, roll those hands all the way down towards those feet. Lifting yourself up nice and tall. Put the left hand on the right knee. Right hand behind, lift and turn. And then put the right hand on the left knee. Left hand behind, lift and turn the other way. Facing the front. Roll those shoulders. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, round and back. Roll those shoulders, let those arms come into. Dust the floor. Roll those shoulders, bring those hands all the way up to the sky, bring them all the way around. Roll those shoulders, leave those arms up in the sky, breathing in. On the out breath, push those hands up high. Lift that chest up, breathing in. Breathing out, release those arms. Rest them on the legs and roll your shoulders. Well done. More core.